Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Down low. Zubac, that's good. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Curry is inside. It's hauled in by Zubac.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Outside, George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Pass to KD. Out to the right wing. It's Drummond with the drive. And it's sent back by George.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by KD. This one for 3. George, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Uses the glass to finish the lane.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
In the corner, Simmons with it. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clippers leading by 8. Out left to the wing. Back to Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Nets. Curry's got the ball. Durant drawing the double team. In the corner, Irving with it. 6 to shoot. Outside, KD. Releases. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
The drive by Jackson. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Leonard from 3. And George gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass. They make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
All right. Look who's coming on to the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Nets trail by 9. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. He's racking his brain, trying to devise ways to take Paul George out of his comfort zone. Coach said he's just so steady, so confident. No matter what defense you run at him, he calmly dissects it. It's a problem that George poses for every team in the league. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
2 minutes remaining in the
And Aldridge comes over to help. Outside for George. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Griffin, no one around him. And here's Mills for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside, George fires the 3. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's man. Powell, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Aldridge. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, sometimes overwhelming presence. Aldridge is a handful to deal with because of his height, strength, and length.
The shot by George, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown outside. No good with the triple. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Powell for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Powell's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now, here's Aldridge. Inside. And the dunk by Aldridge.
assist from.
Boy, at 6'11", Aldridge makes this look really easy. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's over.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
And, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
21.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Back to Irving. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Kennard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard draws the double. Here's Coffey. In the corner, Kennard with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trailed by 13. Stolen. Covington with it. Guarded now by Irving. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Driving to the basket. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move.
That's
all part of that
foul.
maturation process.
Second team foul. Now, into the lineup for your
second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Covington in the corner. Offensive rebound. Outside Jackson to the inside. And stolen by Drummond. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Make some noise.
Nets trailed by 11.
Who's got Simmons?
Simmons looking around. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Robert Covington picks one up.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Outside, KD. Outside, Simmons. Back to Aldridge.
Solid at guarding both post and perimeter players. That gives him great value. Batum's length really bothersome to shooters.
Outside, Covington. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Curry with a wide open look.
Seth Curry
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Powell's got 9.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Here. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Nets trail by 9. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing.
2 minutes.
I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Over in the corner, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball. .143 left in the second quarter.
Pass to Powell. Here's man. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The shot by George, no good. Here's Brown. And the Nets miss again. Clippers leading by 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks he effectively uses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. .110 left in the first half. Batum with the steal. Pass to man. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Man got his second basket of the game.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
46 seconds left to play here in the half. Good work there as it goes.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see. He was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
To the middle. And that one's good. Drummond.
True center. A throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
Basket good. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Got that bucket.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 16. Outside Curry. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Durant wide open, he fires. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant. Clark, as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul against the Clippers.
At the line for 2.
So ferocious on the take. I just love how Durant aggressively attacks guys, and despite his slight frame, he plays a physical offensive game.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Pass to Curry. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. Outside, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 13.
And George really good at recognizing his fast break opportunities and torching the defense with his speed and athleticism in transition.
The kick out to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Irving. Now George. He's got 13. Outside Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard draws the double. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And George, here we go.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Both teams changing it up here.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jackson has the open look. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on. That's criminal.
Pass to man. Back to Leonard. Now here's Powell. Lock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That one goes. Count it.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to man.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
It's Covington on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A 3-ball. Mills can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Batum. To the left side wing. Man can't hit. Nets trailed by 17. It's Brown on the wing. Driving the lane. And Covington sends it back.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it.
It's Powell on the wing. And here's Batum. Here's Man. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Man's got 7. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside, Batum. Leonard with no one around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Oh, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Kyrie Irving.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
Pass to Covington. Here's Mann. He's covered by Irving. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Los Angeles leading by 21. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
Curry on the wing. Now here's Durant. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Kennard. Back to Jackson. And here's Kennard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the dunk by Zubac.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Claxton. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Nicholas Claxton.
The Nets making a switch here. And that one misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For three, Durant. It's hauled in by Zubac. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. He takes it in. No good from 11 feet.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. LA timeout. Substitution for your Clippers. Paul George. Norman Powell.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's KD. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Over in the corner, Batum. Back to Jackson. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
And George gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Leonard with the steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Powell. Durant with the steal. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul.
The Nets making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
On defense, the Clippers.
Kyrie Irving.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Claxton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That's defense. Clippers ball.
Great ball from the pump. Gas got a bag to keep. Keep it short like an acronym. Small faces, I'm after them. Old Benji's got to check the print. Little mama in the checkered print. Got a whiff of this criticism. Boosted up her estrogen. I'm only here for the business, baby. Play it right if you a business lady. Really, I ain't that one to talk. Speak more through demonstrate. Original, I'm innovative. Stay fresh, I'm ventilated. Prime time, we syndicate.